Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to the Ironside cast with me, Matt. But we have a free for all again here on Pablo's house again on the Western Front. Let's go for the players. Represent the Allies today. We have Rachel as the United States of America without a commander yet, and we have General Kaiser as the British Commonwealth, also without a commander, and Eric Kalwani also as the British Commonwealth. So double British Commonwealth. That should be interesting to see. I do like to see the British being used more. Present your Germans today. We have Vavrika as the Wehrmacht without the commander choice. We have Kakabu as the Waffen-SS without the commander. And Maverick to give it mechanisierte tactics for the Waffen-SS. Let's see how this turns out then. Last time we were in this map, it looked like it was the other way around. So now we have the Allies coming in on this angle. Be interesting to see. We'll definitely get a few different angles here to watch from. Looks like the Pioneers will soon encounter the echelon here in the bombed out suburbs of some random German town here late in the war. Oh, German city rather. Gonna be encountering the Pioneers there. Need to quickly vault over those sandbags. Oh, that's not good. Need to click the sandbags to vault them. And the Pioneers are getting some good shots in there. That was a mistake doing that, I think. Yeah. That was not a good idea. Ouch. That's why you should not try to barbed wire immediately, I feel. And the British encountered the Storm Pioneers in the center. And also some... Oh, these rifles actually just mowed down that Storm Pioneer squad. Looks like Eric Cavani has gone for airborne, I think? Yeah, that's Royal Parachute. Okay. And there's still no commanders from the other Allied commanders yet. Panzer for Vavrika. Nothing for Kagabu. Looks like the riflemen are encountering more of the Germans. Force them back briefly. We also have some folks down here trying to secure the fuel point. But Germans need to get the connections point set up. The firefight in the center continues here. I'm not actually sure if the Germans can win out at a prolonged engagement with heavy cover against the British. British infantry is pretty high quality after all. We'll have to see. That Bren gun is probably doing a lot of work too. There has to be all the Americans around. Oh, excuse me. Love here the British are using this structure to their advantage. Get some good shots down here in these 9th SS Grenadiers. The cheap alternative unit if you're playing as mechanisierte. They're more comparable to... Oh, wow, I'm starting to hiccup now. Typical. They're more kind to like the... oh, that's in this screen. They're more kind to the Grenadiers or Volksgrenadiers of the Wehrmacht. And quickly get some good shots in too. Grenadiers are encountering more Americans down here. And the Storm Grenadiers are still fighting here in the center. I hate having hiccups. That is annoying. Probably me talking and drinking a little bit will help. We have more machine guns come out here for the... oh, excuse me again. For the Waffen-SS double MG44. Northern position is in German hands at the moment. Good for them. I hate having hiccups. And he is having a good little fight down here with the Americans, forcing them up. That is really annoying. With a couple of machine gun coming up there. We can get some shots in from the post-grenadiers. I don't think the machine gun wants to stay. Need help. It has to pull back almost immediately. Again, my deepest apologies for these hiccups. Machine gun trying to sit up there when a mill spot is being tossed. The rifle section gets mowed down. Another MG44 up here, already shooting in and destructing the British are using. Let's see, Bren gun will last a while in there though. Some... oh, excuse me. Not really a good day for me, it seems. British are pulling out. We do have some British airborne forces on the field as well. Some paratroopers quickly heading to the front line. Rifle sections have got an extra man now. a good upgrade that you should always get for your British forces. Having extra man is a very big deal. Possibly is under flying against this rifle section. Rifle section is so far not doing so well after those few first volleys. I'm gonna boat down. Well played flying there from the Wehrmacht. Because machine gun shelling up inside the trench area. Panzer tried to get up close on the flank there, but the rifle section is keeping an eye on them. Okay, got on him and a one flasher. And then a battle out just to finish off the area. And that's forced the British Commonwealth off for a while. So the British Airborne are now sitting up beside these structures here, and the British Airborne are really damn good infantry. Already equipped there with a Vickers K by looks of it. Basically, like, think of it like a British MT-42. Very effective, very high rate of fire. You know, the Americans moving up here looks like they've gone for Ranger Commander. Again, big apologies for my hiccuping. Ooh, great hit to hedge. That's not good for the United States right there. Lieutenant Press me also an MG-42 there, manned by some Panzer Grenadiers. I need to pour some more water because of this. Looks like a German squad also died down there in the corner. I hate having hiccups. And they come at the most inopportune of times. Which you can definitely hear. Looks like the Mthis descendants gone for Totenkopf. You can see the skull. That means they've gone for propaganda tactics. You know, the British Air Forces are assaulting the north. And then Mthis has to pull back after that.
Officer, ready to be deployed.
Okay, just tried to hold my breath for a bit to see if that helps it. And it did not. We do also see a unique Mthis Panzer squad now coming up. The 10th, unique to make it this year. It's a very good defensive infantry, by the way. It's nice we get to see them. Very cool. I like to see people use some more other units they have available to their commanders. That is a lot of 9th Grenadiers. And they're all being equipped with MG-34s too. That's a lot of extra little firepower here in these squads. Hurricanes working suppressing the British. We're in there and the British up there. I have a glider coming in. Okay. I don't know if we get to see gliders, especially on an urban map. What are the Royal Air Force trying to do here? Not the best landing. But they now have a Fort 8Q they can operate from, and they also got some more airborne out on the field for that trouble. 9 managed to stop the 9th SS from advancing a little bit. More Sturmgrenadiers now pushing up with some Volkssturmgewehrs. Looks like they have gone for artillery, I think. Yep, Royal Artillery here in the center for the British. The Allies are so a little bit on the back foot, it looks like. At least it feels that way, but I do have that little bulge sticking out here with the munitions. And munitions are very important in Ironside, in my opinion. Yeah, but I'm trying to flank here. And so far they're getting a very good job of it. Volkssturm also present now. Reinforcing the idea that we are somewhere late in the war in Western Germany in some city. Getting all the semi-urban battles these days. I do have a very good thumbnail for that, I guess. That's a lot of Mthis infantry here. 10th SS are trying to provide fire support here for the 9th SS as they advance. 10th SS can actually get the Granatbüchse, which is pretty unique. It's basically a Panzerbüchse that's been modified to fire grenades, so a grenade launcher. I'm not sure who's complaining about something here. He's out in the open, no cover. Like, you need to use a lot of cover here, and these guys are inside the structure. Like, if a squad is suppressed, they become much more vulnerable and are very bad at aiming at long range. Always suppress your enemies if you can. Suppressing can do a lot of work. Do a lot of work for you. That's a lot of German infantry now. Infantry now being equipped with some Sturmgewehrs. At least folk Sturmgewehrs. They'll still do get the job done if they can get some good shots in. Whew, I hate hiccups. I hate hiccups so much. Typical. So very typical, especially when I'm recording. And it then shows up all out of nowhere. Ugh. Just my luck. Brits are suffering some casualties in this area, but they can use that glider just to reinforce. They do seem to. They also have a Royal Army Medical Corps combat medic here to help them heal as well. Firefights now continue here in the residential area. Germans are managed to get to the munitions point. The Brits will try and prevent it. Germans have been suppressed again. They've pinned down the German infantry, most of them off.
We've lost an anti-tank gun.
But the Germans are being pushed off again. Now down here though, the Germans have a firm hand on the fuel points. That's how it's been calling it by the command Panzer II. As the forces are trying to move up, but they've been suppressed there by a 30 caliber machine gun, forced them off. That's really nice for the trench the Americans are in. But the command Panzer II has been cleared. But that's really clears out the machine gun, as you would expect. So the 9th SS are preparing for another go. Lots of light machine guns at the ready. Oh, the airborne will get inside that structure with their Vickers K. That could be a big problem. Oh yeah, that's a very, very big problem for the Germans. We do see a flamethrower half-track arriving. And the Brits are not really equipped for dealing with this.
Standing by for setting of command post.
Wait to go over the wall. Able to use the wall at an advantage. The airborne infantry are pretty damn good at what they do. That's kind of what you expect for their cost. Because they're very expensive infantry and need to be utilized correctly. If you lose them early and don't use them correctly, they can really suffer.
The capture point is being overrun.
And they are finally clearing out the 30 caliber machine gun there.
The gun is not crude, not anymore.
And more German infantry is preparing to move again. You now have Valentine tanks arriving here for the Royal Airborne. Get a good high explosive round off. Meanwhile, down here the Americans are trying to push up, but they're encountering more Germans, but they're so far killing them. They have suffered some heavy losses. This here's called the Großdeutschland Panzerdivision coming out soon. Oh, there was some German mines there. Did not see that. Machine gun quickly trying to get up in position here. And keep you under German control. We do see the 10 has been equipped now. An MG42 would fit 100 rounds. Pretty damn good upgrade. Then They're inside a structure that is really high cover, and they're very veteran. They are not an easy squad to beat. Like, the British airborne are pretty damn good. And at long range, they will win out. Especially from such a vantage point. You can see it's a pretty damn long firefight. Delta tank pushing up. Well, German sees this to bring up a pack or something to start bombing out that building. Mthis has to pull back up there. But it's also just cycling out units from the structure, which is a very smart thing to do in this case. If the Germans had a mortar or something, you start peppering it, that would be a big problem. The Germans can replenish from here thanks to this forward HQ. They are gonna stay in the fight for a while. It'll be costly though manpower-wise, as you can probably tell. Yeah, British infantry are pretty damn high quality, so do not underestimate them.
New machine gun crew ready and waiting.
Especially in a defensive position like they are. And these airborne are a menace if they get inside structures, as you can tell. I think they've both been equipped with a Vickers K and Brent gun, so they actually have 2 LMGs. They managed to suppress one squad there. At least briefly. Well, down here the Americans are still struggling to get out of their trench and onwards. The Panzer Division has even brought over Panzer IV-H now to support them. Starting to go on the offensive with the Ghost Oyster. Keeping the Ghost Oyster near the tank is a very good idea. They're meant to scout for the tanks after all. A very potent scouting vanguard. With very long sight range, I think. Yep. They can see there's something back there. They also consider the recon infantry. They can actually spot hidden stuff. I think Maverick should just get some kind of light vehicles to support his infantry and not get too close. That'll probably help him in this case. But the airborne whole... Actually, that's not the airborne, that's the rifle section in there now. Bit of Vickers K as well. I guess that's the basic upgrade for them if you're playing as a Royal Airborne. And damn, this Hiccup is getting ridiculous. Crumble tank in the center. Doing high explosive round. But the Wehrmacht has controlled the south. Delta tank pushed up with another high explosive round. Got some good damage in there. Okay, I just had a burr perfect. Hopefully that'll help. Nope, it did not. Hiccup can return it almost immediately. Good fucking riddance to me. Oh, Cromwell Mark 5 took a hit in the center. So that looked well for the Brits in the center, to be honest. And it does not get away. The Panzer gets another rocket in. Oh, we have an airborne captain now to call an artillery as well in airstrikes. The Germans not really had a good time to tech up here for the Mthis. They are finally getting their Panzer building out soon. And G42 is able to outrange the Vickers K in that. Germans still control the center here, and the south is firmly in their hands. So the American Rangers are trying to figure out what to do from here, or at least the riflemen. You see one Ranger squad, but it's just one guy left. Most of the action have kind of been up here in this residential area. These airborne are getting a lot of kills in. Very effective infantry. Germans are now entering the trench here again to use it. And the rifle section has to pull out. Not sure what the captain is planning to do here. He has a pretty damn good support unit because he can call in those artillery strikes. Or upgrades to use airstrikes. Another squad of rifle sections getting inside the structure. You see Germans now being prepared behind us. Looks like there's going to be another artillery strike coming in here on the German positions. It's going to be another time on target. Oh, that's painful. That is very painful. I'll see a Panzerwerfer arriving here for the Germans. They definitely need the artillery of some kind. It's not looking good for Maverick. They've lost a lot of units very quickly. That time on target did a lot of work on them. They're not really equipped to dealing with this kind of urban environment they're fighting in. Because it's much more urban up here. It's a lot more open down the further you go down. You know, there's a lot of cover down here to work with, but the Germans have dug in. You brought up a pillbox here. Observation stuck down in the field. Pulling an artillery strike here on the American positions. Panzerwerfer also driving around here, ready to strike somewhere where it's needed. Now rockets already going out. Here, Navalwerfer on the southern flank, and then the rockets up here. Denying that structure. While he's doing some good damage. The structure's about to collapse. There we go, now it's gone. Now make quite an opening that the Germans can use. That forced the British to have to pull a little bit further back to get some good cover. But it has allowed the British to maintain this northern position for quite a while. Those munitions have probably helped the Allied a lot in gearing up. But the Americans still having issues down here. The Panzer Division is quite firmly dug in around the field points. Panzer IV also arriving on the field here for the propaganda tactics. Also Panzer IV being prepared for the Mechanisierte. Also machine guns being used here by the Germans, but there's also beacons now here manned by some airborne. And also remember, piling up like that is not good, because it just makes you easier to suppress. You just become easier targets for all the bullets. You want to spread out your units if you can. It's not always easy to do, but that's the preferable thing to do. Now that they've been pinned down, they're easy targets for the airborne. Good grenade, and then they're moving on the infantry. Generally, don't pile your units up. It's not a good idea. As I said, makes you just such an easy target. Panzer IV is having issues here. Has to pull back for repairs quick. And now the British don't really have anything to deal with the Panzer IV up here. And the Common's trying to rush this, well, he's threatened this trench, but looks like the Germans are holding. At least for the moment. Now this is where the British could have laid mines to try and deter the tank, but they haven't. Gearing up one of the rifle sections right there. Meanwhile, more Germans are gearing up. Maybe down here the Germans are preparing to advance again. Panzer IV is trying to advance here. There's an American 80 gun, a 3-inch. Very high caliber. Oh! Oh, that was a big hit. That thing might be stuck soon. Or they could just be destroyed outright. That works too.
One of our panzers has been destroyed.
I think the paratroopers are even actually nerfed compared to they are in the old version. Rockets did do some damage there, but not too much. German has to be very careful with his positioning. And the German tanks need to avoid getting close to these walls. Yeah, they have a good shot from the Sherman there for the smoke. The issue Maverick has is they bunch the infantry up. It makes them easy targets for his paratroopers. You need to spread them out. If you just bunch them up, it's not gonna matter that you have more of them. You're just gonna get shot to pieces and suppressed easier. Very important. Usman is now getting some very good shots in. And yeah, as Eric can say, you should not blob. Blobbing is a very bad idea. You want to keep the unit spread. Oh, and here we have a Tiger Race arriving for the Germans. Here for Kakabu. Very big unit available to SS propaganda. You know, more rockets going in here to the American Rangers. It's not looking good for them. They're getting more units out quickly to replace the lost ones. And artillery going in return, killing out the Grenadier squad. There goes the Sherman. Big ammo rack there by the Tiger, obviously. The Tiger needs to be careful. It knows it should not drive into these tight areas where the airborne can just flank it. It needs to be very careful with its placement and movements. It will be able to kill basically any allied tank that comes its way, though. Yeah, Marek needs to get some more infantry out. That's just support weapons and vehicles. More mines being laid here by the British. It's more AT mines, or is... That's an anti-tank mine, yeah. Might be a small one, but it's still something. I wonder if they can immobilize a tank if it drives over it. That's the main question. Also another Panzer arriving here quickly. Arriving at full speed. Meanwhile, the Wehrmacht's meant to get out around the corner down here. All stories and enforcers have managed to push up on the American flank. That'll be a big problem here for the United States. Also, they've been equipped with Gewehr? Gewehr 43 Sturmgewehr versions. Very unique thing. They're asking some good shots in though, especially that slow fire beyond the American lieutenant. That's a very good accurate shots in. A good grenade there from the British. The tank's gonna really maneuver in this kind of urban environment easily. Which they use to their advantage. Good old hit and run tactics to keep the Panzers unavailable to target them. Sherman 105 pushes down here. Sherman with a howitzer on it. Again, Panzer Fausted. Forcing it off. You also see a Panzer tank arriving here. Unique to, not unique, but a very powerful tank available to Wehrmacht Panzer Division. Probably the best tank in all stats available to all factions, I'm imagining. Good speed, good armor, and good gun. Kind of the tank that I believe the main battle tank concept is based off. Or at least is trying to be inspired from. Well, up here the Panzer Force need to pull back for some repairs. They do have a repair station back here. We have more of the 10 Mthis coming up. Tiger tank is trying to advance slowly, needs to be careful. Failed to penetrate that Cromwell Mark 5. Panzer's on the assault. He's pushing up alongside and staying near until he gets called in, not sure what for. I was expecting some infantry behind it, probably. Currently, the Germans certainly have the armored advantage. I think my hiccuping ended. Very good. And I apologize there. You had to witness that. That's force ready to push. I should probably keep the Tiger tank close for support. Panzer march begins. Need to take out that AT gun. That's going to be their main target. But the Tiger tank is going to be very hard not to crack. Panzers on the assault. I was running reload by the Tigers. Takes out the AT gun team. Artillery's been calling here by the captain. It's got to be a defensive overwatch for 20 millimeters. There was still an Ostwind support, but it needs to be very quick. Here comes the Royal Air Force. The RAF is coming in. Also, it's not really doing much. It needs to be pulled back and put into AA mode. Smoke's been popped there by the Tiger, but it's been immobilized. RAF is securing kills. Oh my god, it's a slaughter. That's a complete slaughter. Power to the RAF right there. Killing zone. It's kind of up to the Wehrmacht here. Also, I wouldn't really call it OP. You kind of got an idea on the minimap very quickly what was happening. And you had plenty of time to back off. Another airstrike going in here. And the RAF is suffering some pilot losses though. But it is some good work for the ground forces. Now the ship is pushing up here. The paratroops are going to use smoke grenades, very smart. Smoking in front of the pack. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. Very good work there from America. They are using a lot of their abilities in quick succession to support each other.
Sherman Firefly complete.
And we're back here. We have something going on. You have two airborne that managed to get behind enemy lines somehow. Throwing a bomb there. Does not really hit much. They get killed.
The enemy have wiped out an infantry section.
Probably gonna hit the Rex down the way. Both being popped there. It hits the Rex now. More Panzer Force are riding forwards. He also has some further veterans on the field here unique to propaganda tactics. More rockets being launched here. Not sure where though. Also it's around the British front line here. I've been hitting too much.
There's a rather splendid Cromwell ready to go.
But all the British LMGs are certainly paying off here. They're keeping the Germans pinned down. Well, the Germans are trying to build up as quick as they can again. Firefly now running here for the Royal Air Forces. The Americans are slowly starting to creep up again. But the Panther is still present. And the Americans do not want to have a direct fight with the Panther frontally. As you can see. Oh, the free engines are getting some good shots in though. You have to pull back. Oh, driver's injured though. Oh. Damn, that is rare. Holy shit, that's the power of the Panther's frontal armor. It can really save you. So we have another airdrop going overhead here. So they're trying to drop some more airborne behind the enemy line. Or into the line? I'm not sure that's a good idea. Yeah, especially not with a Pioneer nearby. Killing them very quickly, as you can see. But the Mammoth has still suffered some pretty heavy losses. So they're replenishing quickly for this commando bunker. Well, we have some Jumbo Shermans now arriving, or a Jumbo Sherman. A very up-armored Sherman available to US Ranger. Very specialized at breaking through the enemy line. He's at the command stock, or observation stock. Apparently needs to turn around, he does not want to show its ass. Always want to keep the front of this thing. Oh, Jumbo managed to penetrate. But so did the Panther. Now the Jumbo probably has to consider pulling out. If the stocks are assaulting the center here. There's a lag of British AT, say then there's a 17 pounder. So they can probably pull the stocks back quickly. We also have more Panzergrenadiers in the field here for the Wehrmacht Panzer Division. With the Germans on the northern flank are still trying to build up again. Stormtroopers are assaulting here alongside the 8 veterans. They decide to pull back. Probably a wise move. Not sure where the stocks are moving up on their own. You always want to keep infantry near your tanks or vehicles when they assault. Especially an assault gun. I'm supposed to try to assault here. But Firefly is set up. It is kind of plopping up there. There's not really how that works. Have to pull that Panzer back for repairs. But the Firefly has a very high chance to penetrate, as you can see. More rockets going in. I do feel artillery should detract more, personally. That's just my opinion. But the Panthers have been pulled back for repairs here. And the Panther still fighting on the southern flank. Moving to deal with the 105 Sherman. And now the Jumbo's pulling up again. Takes out the 105. You also see a Tiger tank coming up behind us. Just be careful of that 3-inch gun. Actually, that's a 57. Very good shot there, the Jumbo though. Panther once again proving why it's so good. Oh, almost killed the Jumbo. They must have pulled back entirely. Panzer 4 is too close to the Sherman here. All of the 10 are arriving on the front line. Germans are trying to just hold the line here. But the Wehrmacht is doing fairly good in that flank. They just need to push through somewhere. The Americans have suffered heavy losses. But they're getting a second Jumbo now. And well, up here the Mthis is also holding, but the British artillery division is starting to push up. There's actually no infantry or cargo left. It's not looking good for the Germans. They have to pull back. And they have to pull those infantry back quickly. More artillery going in. Just hitting the truck though. Holding there by the captain behind the building. Looks like the rocket is also going on again. Someone hitting the hedge, that's not good. Hamper pushes up again down here. Jumper moves up. Also the Tiger tank coming up behind us. Hamper's front llama so far holding on. Oh, but one penetration, that's one penetration too many. And there it goes, ammo rack. Titan's gonna have a hard time here. We might try to get up on the flank here. They're gonna throw a sideshow charge, I'm imagining. Yep. Oh, right in this retreat path too. Oh, that's well timed. Very well played there. And with that, the Germans surrender. The Allies win this one. Quite a long been heated match up there, and I apologize for my hiccuping, but that's just how it is sometimes. I hope you'll enjoy it. I'll see you next one. Bye bye.